20,000 years ago, a wolf's glowing eyes in the darkness meant danger. Wolves were fast, intelligent predators that hunted in packs, and for Ice Age humans, they were something to fear, not trust. Yet somehow, over thousands of years, those same wolves became dogs, companions that herd livestock, rescue disaster victims, detect diseases, and sleep beside us on our couches. Today, nearly 1 billion dogs live alongside humans. So, how did one of nature's most successful predators transform into humanity's best friend? The answer is far stranger than you might imagine. Let's start with a myth. Most people imagine dog domestication like this. A prehistoric hunter finds a litter of wolf pups, raises them, trains them, and eventually creates dogs. It's a nice story, but it's also probably wrong, because wolves are not dogs. Even if you raise a wolf pup from birth, it's still a wolf. Wildlife experts know this. Zoos know this. Wolf sanctuaries know this. Adult wolves are incredibly difficult to manage, independent, powerful, and often unpredictable. So, if humans didn't intentionally tame wolves, what actually happened? According to the leading scientific theory, the wolves may have domesticated themselves. Seriously, the wolves started it. Imagine you're a wolf during the Ice Age. Life isn't easy. Every meal requires effort. You have to chase prey, risk injury, and compete with other predators just to survive. Then, you notice something interesting. Humans. Humans are messy. Even when food is scarce, they leave behind bones, scraps, skins, and pieces of carcasses. To a hungry wolf, a human camp is basically a free buffet. Not every wolf dared to approach. The aggressive wolves stayed away, and the extremely fearful wolves stayed away too. But a few wolves were different, slightly less scared, slightly more curious, and a little more willing to get close. Those wolves gained access to something extraordinary, free calories, with no hunting required. In 1959, a Soviet geneticist named Dmitry Belyaev launched one of the most famous animal experiments ever conducted. His goal was simple: to understand how domestication works. To do that, he took silver foxes and allowed only the tamest individuals to breed. That was the entire experiment. No special training, no tricks, and no attempts to change their behavior beyond selecting for friendliness. What happened next amazed scientists. Within just a few generations, the foxes began behaving like dogs. They wagged their tails, licked people, sought human attention, and followed their caretakers around. But the surprises didn't stop there. Their appearance started changing as well. Their ears became floppy, their tails curled, their faces looked softer, and white patches appeared in their fur. Scientists call this phenomenon domestication syndrome. It suggests something remarkable. When animals evolve to become less fearful and less aggressive, their bodies often change too. If the same process occurred thousands of years ago, the first proto-dogs may have started looking different from wolves, long before humans intentionally bred them. Now, imagine a human camp thousands of years ago. Nearby are wolves, but they don't look exactly like wolves anymore. They're smaller, calmer, and far less threatening than their wild relatives. Over generations of living around humans, they've become something new, and humans begin noticing something important. These animals are useful, really useful. They hear strange sounds before people do. They bark when predators approach. They help clean up food waste around camp. Their sharp senses make them excellent early warning systems in a dangerous world. What began as a relationship built on scraps and opportunity is slowly turning into a partnership. For the first time, both species are benefiting from each other's presence. These early dogs could hear things humans couldn't. They could smell things humans couldn't. They noticed danger long before people ever saw it. A wolf-like animal living near camp was essentially a biological security system. A bear approaching through the darkness? The dogs knew first. Strangers moving nearby? The dogs knew first. Potential prey wandering into the area. The dogs probably knew first as well. Their senses gave humans an advantage that no tool could match, and once both species started benefiting from the relationship, everything accelerated. The friendliest animals stayed closest to humans, while humans increasingly welcomed the animals that helped keep them safe. What began as a simple scavenging opportunity was evolving into one of the most successful partnerships in the history of life on Earth. This is why dogs became the first domesticated animal in human history, long before farming, cities, or even writing existed. While humans were still hunter-gatherers, dogs were already living alongside them. Many scientists believe dogs didn't just help humans hunt more effectively, they may have helped our ancestors survive, travel farther, and expand into new environments. In a way, humans helped create dogs, but dogs may have helped shape human civilization too. Over time, the relationship became more than practical. It became emotional. Modern studies show that when humans and dogs make eye contact, both release oxytocin, the same bonding hormone involved between parents and children. Dogs even evolved facial expressions like the famous puppy dog eyes that encouraged humans to care for them. Over thousands of generations, evolution strengthened that connection. Genetic research suggests that all modern dogs may descend from an ancient wolf population that no longer exists. The original wolves are gone, but their descendants are everywhere. And despite thousands of years of domestication, traces of the wolf remain. When dogs howl, bury food, circle before lying down, or run in their sleep, those ancient instincts are still alive. One of the most touching discoveries comes from a 14,000-year-old burial site in Germany, where archaeologists found humans buried alongside a dog. The dog had survived a serious illness that would have been impossible without human care. Ice Age hunter-gatherers shared precious food and resources to keep it alive. That wasn't just usefulness, it was compassion. And that's what makes dogs unique. Cows provide meat, sheep provide wool, horses provide transportation. But dogs became something more: companions, partners, and family members. All because thousands of years ago, a few curious wolves ventured a little closer to a human campfire than the rest. So the next time your dog follows you around the house, waits excitedly for you to come home, or stares at your food like it's starving, remember, you're witnessing the result of a partnership that has survived ice ages, migrations, wars, and entire civilizations. All because one day, long ago, a wolf decided that humans might be worth hanging around.